Okay, we back, man. Back for another week, another day. Blessed, you know what I mean? Grateful to be here. Today, got an apple. We're gonna check this out. This is a russet apple. It's commonly used to make hard ciders, you know what I'm saying? And I got this from my spot, Perkins Orchard. You know what I'm saying? And they actually, so I got my grab bag, my pet, and they went up. They went up a little bit. They went from $20 to $25, which is cool. You know what I mean? It's a nice business, cool service that they provide for people. Be able to get your fresh fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? At a wholesale type of price deal. You know what I mean? Good business. And one of the things they do is after you fill up your peck, your grab bag or whatever, you could get, just to show that they're not nickel and diming you, you can get an extra item. So an item that they have on specialty, and they normally give you a choice between two items. So was it yesterday? I think yesterday. Yeah. I had a choice between either watermelon or fresh squeezed like cider, fresh made cider. So I got the apple cider. I don't know if the cider came from these apples or not, but I have not ever had officially have eaten a russet apple. And as you can see, you know what I'm saying, it's got a brown peel. It looks kind of like a russet potato. So I'm about to bust it out. I'm gonna see what it's like. All right, here we go. Y'all, this is better than I even expected. It's definitely an apple. It tastes just like apple cider. It's got the consistency of like a pear though. It's soft and juicy. This camera phone is so bright. Look. Full of liquid. I'm gonna make a mess. I'm dripping. It's almost like a pear, but it's not. I'm telling you. This is where it's at right here. Can't believe how sweet this is right now. I learned something. My daughter, she bought some, I got a 19-year-old daughter, so you know. She bought some pineapples. They pre-cut pineapples from the grocery store, you know, in a pack, you know, some fresh pineapple. And she let them sit in the refrigerator. And I think she bought them probably like Thursday or Friday. She was eating some yesterday evening, last night. And she said, "Dad, why do pineapples taste like alcohol after they've been sitting for a few days?" Hello. Well, you know what alcohol tastes like. So, it was a silly question. But I got a serious answer. And I had to take it for what it was. But what it is alcohol. So the pineapple has a lot of sugar, you know, and then the presence of yeast rising, or the yeast that's there will start feeding on that sugar and produce alcohol. Which is very important for me to know, because I've developed an allergy towards alcohol over the years. So I don't drink alcohol anymore. It's a very valuable lesson. I'm glad I found out the way I did. So she might have got a little buzz off of that pineapple. But you'll see a little white foam start to come over the pineapples if they, you know, are starting to ferment. So, and that's what happens. Like, eventually, I mean, this will ferment under the right conditions. Any fruit will, because it's the sugar in it, you know, and the yeast. Well, it was a real busy weekend. We had a great concert coming to town. New York State of Mind tour. It was actually in Raleigh. You know, I'm in Durham, but I claim that. Nas, Wu-Tang. The Wu is one of those groups that really was influential to me growing up. You know, they opened my mind up to some things that, quite frankly, I always felt, but I didn't know how to express it myself. You know, but I feel that they've always been courageous when it comes to talking about their lives, you know, individually and collectively, giving an honest portrayal of life for them, which includes their spirituality. I just so happen to really agree with a lot of things that they have
come to pack area 6 and wrap your pallet.
A lot of things that they have expressed throughout the years. Not to mention my favorite rappers of all time is no longer with them. Passed away. Old dirty bastard. Oh man. That brother took the cake for me. Wow. He said some things. Well, only a person once in a lifetime, you know, could say. If you don't already know what kind of things he would say, I'm going to refer you to his first studio album, Return to the 36 Chambers. And just listen to the intro, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Bro was off the chain. Well, he came to Raleigh back in 1995. And with me, a couple of my partners from Oxford, North Carolina, DR, Reap, and we went to the Ritz in Raleigh. ODB was performing, and I was young, dumb, high, drunk, and the ODB was walking through the crowd, coming back from the bar after a brief intermission of performing or something. Like he had somehow got to the back of the crowd and was coming back through the crowd. And I used to rap and felt, that one day maybe I could have a career in rap. So as he's walking by, he walks right beside me, going back up to the stage. And I say, "Yo, Dirt Dog, let me get the motherfucking mic, man." He stopped. He turned to me. He said, "Oh, so you want to be an MC?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, that's cool. You want to be an MC? You gonna be an MC, but you just can't come brush me. I'm the ODB." And so everybody in the crowd like, ooh. So me, naturally, I get defensive, like, "Fuck you, Dirt." So now the Brooklyn Zoo is up on the stage. You know what I'm saying? And everybody just got still. And the crowd got still. They want to see what Dirt was going to do next. It could have been anything. I got two guys with me, but we weren't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So he saw me, but he kept the show going. And this is what he did. He said, "You say fuck me, I say fuck you. Can I get a sue?" So I just said, "Sue." And he kept the show going, and he walked on back up to the stage. Like, the music dropped after that. She was like, it was almost part of the show, but I promise you, I ain't know shit about it. It had nothing to do with it. But when he did that night, it was like, I knew that was a real MC. Like, he just, embodied everything about, freestyle and being authentic, natural, and letting things come to him, as the universe presents itself, like being present, aware, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure he was just as fucked up as I was, but it was a beautiful night, man. There's things I always hold on to, man, but, that's the beauty about, life and living, having experiences like that. So I'm down to my last bite. I'm gonna kill it. And as I always say, be fruitful.